Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On Lee Mack's team tonight, from Blue Peter to Morning Live, it's Gethin Jones. Stand-up comic and star of Britain's Got Talent, it's Nabil Abdul Rashid. And with David Mitchell tonight, a star of stage and screen, the wonderful Francesca Mills. And here with more hull-raising tales, it's comedian Lucy Beaumont. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've got no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Lucy, you're starting us off tonight.
Right. I once impressed a man in Hull with what I did with my Henry Hoover.
Please, team.
Who was this man, first of all?
Well...
I don't mean Henry, obviously, I know him.
What happened was, I went to view a house for a friend, basically.
Why?
Because they wanted to move to where I was living. So they didn't have time to go over.
What's the friend's name?
Peter.
Is he left-handed?
No, he's from Dublin.
What has the left-handedness got to do with the story?
It's the details. You've got to have details.
Yes, but not all the details are relevant.
What hand would you have held the Hoover with?
Oh, when you put it like that.
So you're viewing a house on behalf of someone else to buy?
Yeah, and basically, when we walked in to view it, it was horrific. The guy who lived there had trashed it, basically.
And who was showing you around, the estate agent?
Yeah, but they were saying that none of the stains were alcohol, and I said, I think I'll be able to clean this.
Oh?
So, I know, and the estate agent said, I'd be really glad if you could clean it for us. So I went back to get my Henry Hoover, but I don't drive, so I just pulled it along the street.
That sounds like a long walk with said Hoover.
No, just Newland Avenue.
Oh.
Just remind me again how far Newland Avenue is from this place. I've no idea where it is.
I'd say 12 minutes.
What would normal people say?
Did you discover what the stains were? Because...
Yeah, it was a tenant that was in previous, and he said the good thing is he never smoked or drank.
Right.
So they were just urine.
There was just...
Sorry?
That's the only...
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness it's only urine. I'd so hate it if it was ash or wine.
He told you it was urine stains before you went to get the Hoover?
That's why I offered.
Yeah, but you don't use a Hoover to get rid of a stain.
No, after you put the carpet stain remover on, you have to then hoover it. I've got an MVQ in cleaning. Don't tell me how to clean up a stain, Lee.
What else was the problem? Was it just stainage or was it mess?
There was all sorts
What's
going
the
on.
licorice?
Yeah. There was... in the fridge.
Can we wait till everyone's got it before we move on?
So I cleaned the fridge. It was quite poetic, really. It had half a Battenberg and a soap in it.
A soap? Can I check, was it tomato soap? It was a soap, a bar of soap?
Soap, yeah.
Why would you have soap in a fridge?
Why would you have urine on the floor?
So you said you impressed Peter with what you did.
So Peter's my friend that I was looking at it for, but I said, you do not want to buy this place.
Oh. Was he buying or letting? Because you've said tenant.
So there was a tenant in it who was renting,
it was going to be
sold.
Wait a minute. So did you know the second you saw this place, even when it's cleaned up, that it's not advisable for Peter?
Yeah.
Well, why would you bother then cleaning it?
Because
no more questions. Are you going to be honest now, are you?
I'll be honest.
What have you been up to this point that you feel like you have to qualify this from now you're going to be honest? What have you been doing?
No, he paid me 20 quid.
He paid you 20 quid?
Yeah,
Not Peter.
Not the estate agent.
I was on TV.
How long did it take to do
I did
it?
a whole day with him.
A whole day for 20 quid?
Yeah.
20 quid?
How do you know the estate agent was impressed with what you did?
Because he said you're my bridge over troubled waters.
All right, what do we think?
I think if she's not lying, there's something wrong with her. I just don't think it's true.
I don't think it's true.
What about you, Gethin?
There was lots of talking about letting and buying. I think it's a lie.
Well, my team both think it's a lie. I'm 50-50, but these two guys look like they know what they're talking about. So.
OK, so they're saying it's a lie. Lucy, was that a lie, or were you telling us the truth?
It was.
It's true. Lucy did impress a man with her vacuum cleaner. Gethin, you're up next.
I once found a policeman passed out in my bedroom.
Oh? David's team.
When did you discover a policeman passed out in your bedroom?
Probably about 10 to 15 years ago.
A policeman in uniform passed out in your bedroom 10 to 15 years ago?
Not in his bread room. There's been no mention of a bakery. Please don't put words or bread in my client's mouth.
So it was actually my spare bedroom. I was
here
coming
we go.
home from work.
Was it meant to be just fun and games, Gethin?
I'm about to put my suit away, and the bedroom is full of blood.
Of what?
There's blood everywhere. And I panic. I absolutely panic. I come
And
out...
a woman walks in and says, "Don't worry, I'll sort that out. I'll drag this over from the
So at this point, you've seen a load of blood, but you don't know where the blood's come from.
No.
Yeah.
So I'm panicking. I call the police. So a policeman and a policewoman come to the house. I take them to the room, and the policeman goes into the room, and the next thing we hear is a thud.
Join us on the next episode of Will I Lie to You, where Gethin Jones reveals what happened.
What happens next?
I venture into the room, and then I sort of see the policeman on the floor, and then I look at the window, and there's like it's like Batman's been through the window, you know, like comes through the window. It was a pigeon.
What?
What I can't get my head around is how has the pigeon got in and then got out again? Because there's no pigeon.
Oh, because the pigeon's not there.
The pigeon looks like it's come through the window like this.
What, in that shape?
Yeah. You can see its hands.
It's
legs.
All these years I've been calling them wings. Is it hands?
It turns out the policeman has got a phobia of birds. The pigeon's come in, pooed himself,
Yeah.
and then there's blood everywhere, probably panicking. I don't know what a pigeon does in that situation.
You're telling it quite impressionistically. What we seek here is an order of events. So what are you saying? The first thing that happened before you arrived with your suit is that a pigeon flew through the window?
Yeah, I didn't know that as I'm walking up
Now,
to
I don't
this-
want the order
Oh.
of things as you understood them.
Okay.
Let's piece together the order of the events as they occurred. So what we think happened, if anything is about this is true, is that a pigeon flew at your window, and the window was insufficiently sturdy to repel the bird. It came through the glass.
Like Batman.
I don't know whether Batman actually does that. Crashing through windows and then bleeding everywhere, going, ah, doing a poo and then leaving.
Maybe it was a robin.
That's a classic mixture of groan and applause.
Welcome to my love life.
Why did the policeman faint when the bird had left?
I don't... the feathers. Like feathers everywhere.
Had you said there were feathers
I think
before?
so. I think so.
There were feathers.
This is the first mention of feathers.
It's mention of feathers.
So this policeman has seen the feathers
Yeah.
and thought, horror of horrors.
And the blood.
And but he doesn't mind the blood. He's a policeman.
Yeah.
You can't have a phobia of blood, can you?
Yeah, but it won't have helped, will it?
I don't know. Maybe it will have done. Maybe he loves his job. And he just thinks, oh, great, a mystery. Who did this? But, oh, no, I'll keep it together. Think of the blood. But no, the feathers, the terror. You know, Aunt so-and-so's budgerigard. The relentless Battenberg, the soap in the fridge.
Well, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's not real.
So, did you have
Do you think it's not real?
Yeah, I don't
Oh, we'll go
think
lie then.
So what do you think, Fran? What do you think?
I think because of the late coming of certain information like the feathers and the poo, I believe it is false.
Has it occurred to you that he might have introduced those elements late in order to make the story seem implausible? You could be being very, very clever here.
Yeah.
You've deliberately injected
Gethin presents Morning Live.
What do you think?
I don't think it's...
You don't think it's true?
No.
If it's not true, he invented that it was the spare room where he kept his suits. He went in and saw blood, and it turned out it was a pigeon that had crashed through and done a poo and then left. That is a Byzantine level of invention. From a card saying that a policeman was passed out in a bedroom. I'm going to go with my team. I'm going to make my own minority report later. All right, there we go.
So-
we go lie.
They're saying that it is a lie. Gethin, was it true or was it a lie?
It is true.
Yes, it's true. Gethin did find a policeman passed out in his bedroom. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Joe. So, Francesca, what is Joe to you?
This is Jo. She once searched my bag and found a severed hand in it.
Lucy, how do you know Joe?
This is Jo. I did a dodgy deal down a back alley to get some of her gravy.
David, what is your relationship with Joe?
This is Jo, and when I was her knight in shining armour, she rewarded me with a chocolate eclair.
So there we have it. Fran's frightened frisker, Lucy's sauce supplier, or David's pastry provider. Lee's team, where will you start?
OK, Fran, when was this?
At a theatre.
When was it?
Like 2 years ago?
So 2 years ago, you were going into a theatre
Yes.
to see...
Harry Potter.
And Jo works at security at the theatre, does she?
Yeah.
What did you find in your bag again?
A severed hand.
What hand?
It was my left hand. Like a fake prosthetic of my left hand.
Why?
Right.
Why?
Because I'd been at filming that day and wrapped, and at the end of the job,
They
they'd
gave you it?
given me...
What were you filming?
It was a Witcher prequel.
The Witcher.
My character has a hammer, and
Yeah.
in one scene, the character Fiel grabs my hammer, smashes my hand, and then for the rest of the scene, I'm meant to have like a gammy hand.
Have you seen this programme?
I'm a big Witcher fan. I'm a Witcher nerd, in fact.
Have you seen that scene?
I didn't remember the scene. There's lots of fights.
So you can't remember if that particular character she plays was smashed with a hammer?
I mean, it was...
Because that would have been really
It's
handy.
a similar...
Next time you're watching anything, write it down in case we need it for this.
Lee?
I just want to pause everybody because I think Rob's got a joke. Here it comes, everyone.
You just said that if Nabil remembered it, it would be handy.
Good joke.
Francesca said that first, you just didn't hear.
Yeah.
So quick, Rob, and then about 6 minutes later, a little bit of blood pouring out of your ear, you went, I've got it!
I bet Jo has seen some things.
Yeah.
So what was her reaction like?
She was very shocked. And then I was like, I'm an actor, it's my hand, it's fake. And then she laughed. I was like, I would like to keep it with me so I don't lose it. And then she was
So,
like, fine.
and what did she do? Let you keep it with...
She did, very kindly.
Right. And did you use to clap?
I
That would have
didn't.
been a hell of a look, holding on to it and going like that.
I didn't, but I should have.
Right, who do you want to quiz next?
Lucy, can you remind me again of what you said?
This is Joe, and down a back alley, we did a gravy deal.
Right, OK. First of all, how do you know Joe?
Sir, I don't know if she still is now, but she was a waitress in my local pub,
What was it called?
the Robin Hood.
The Robin Hood?
Yeah.
Tell me about the gravy before you tell me about the back alley. I sound like I'm a doctor.
Honestly, this gravy is like nectar. So I said, your gravy's so nice, can I buy just some gravy? And they said no.
Ah, so they refused to sell you the gravy?
They wouldn't sell me it separately. So I said, well, can I just buy another Sunday dinner? But I don't want the Sunday dinner, I just want the gravy.
And they said?
No. The manager of the pub said, life doesn't work like that.
I want to know why he wouldn't sell you another Sunday dinner.
I don't know, but it
Had
wouldn't.
the kitchen closed, maybe the kitchen had closed. I don't know why I'm getting involved, because actually she gave me a chocolate eclair.
So how did you end up in this alleyway
Sir.
with Joe?
So I said to Jo, would you sell me some gravy? Name your price. And she said, for 20 quid.
Everything's 20 quid with you.
20 quid for what?
£20 for a tub of... I said £20
So
for a tub of gravy.
She said £20.
No, I did. I said £20.
So you said name your price, and they said, actually, I'll name it.
Yeah. I thought it was worth £20.
Did you come with your own
No,
Tupperware?
it was, you know, one of them like tinfoil things that you get
So
at
she had that.
takeaway.
Has she been selling
Nah.
black market gravy before?
No, because she said, meet me round the back after my shift finished.
After you what finished? You don't want to be buying gravy off anybody. It's in this metal container. Take it. I don't want anybody. So, the metal container, if it's got a cardboard lid, that's not a good way to transport gravy.
No, it wasn't. I had to walk really slowly.
Not easy when you're dragging a Henry Hoover. Why did she do it so secretively?
Because she knew she could potentially get the sack.
Right, now can you see the problem now?
What?
We're on national television. How's she going to get away with this?
I don't know. It's not my problem.
Now then, what about David?
David, remind us again.
When I was Joe's knight in shining armour, she rewarded me with a chocolate eclair.
What had you done?
I'd helped push her car out of a Ford.
A Ford?
Sorry, what?
Like in Frozen. Fjord.
No, not a fjord. Superhero. How could I get a car out of a fjord? How could she survive the crash off a cliff into a fjord?
I don't know what one is.
A ford is where, if there's a very small waterway, they make a ford where the road basically goes through the stream. And her car had stopped in it, and I helped push it out.
By yourself?
No,
Then how come only you got the gig?
because the other person helping push her out was her husband. And she obviously felt that he had to help.
Well,
Yes, David, where are we?
We're in Cornwall.
We're in Cornwall. What are we doing there?
We were on holiday.
Oh,
Yeah.
with our wife and with our daughter?
Yes,
Lovely. Are we enjoying it?
yes, it's nice there.
Are there any tensions just under the surface?
No, they're all out in the open. We're driving along, screaming at each other as usual. No, we're driving along very nicely in beautiful country lanes of Cornwall, and we come across this Ford.
Oh,
In the Ford is Joe's car,
Right.
with Joe in it and Joe's husband. I can't remember the make of the car or the name of Joe's husband. I'm sorry.
How deep?
Well, I'm a bit sorry, but, you know, not... I think it was deep enough to have wet the engine of Joe's car.
Wow.
Such that it didn't
please,
go.
one more time, David, say in your voice, it's deep enough to wet the engine.
It was above bottom of the doors.
Right, well, that's important.
Because a bit of water got in
Yes.
when Joe's husband got out. Splash, splash,
interesting.
splash.
So he gets out.
Yes. Victoria and I realise maybe some help is needed.
Yes.
I get out of the car.
Good man.
Yeah. I mean, she's really talked me into it. It's not, you know. And I say, do you need a hand?
In my head, I'm picturing that they're in trouble and they're a bit worried, you know, and they say, oh, there's a guy getting out for the... It's the guy from Would I Lie to You? And she goes, oh, thank God. Is it Lee Mack? And he goes... No, it's David Mitchell. So that you go up to the car with the husband at the back. So she stays behind the steering wheel.
She does.
And you two push.
Yes.
And you're stood there now and you've got it out. And what happens then?
Well, she gives me a box with 2 chocolate eclairs in it as a thank you.
Well, here's the question. When did you eat the eclairs?
Later that day,
Where did she get the eclairs from? Just on the back seat?
she had some shopping bags in the boot.
And she
From
said,
which
have these?
She said, thank you so much. And there was a rather nice bottle of rosé. And as it turned out, she handed me the chocolate eclairs.
Did you politely refuse at first?
Yes, a little bit. But then she said,
You
oh,
didn't take
please.
them and then
I
keep
go,
staring at the bags.
All right, look, we need an answer. Is Joe Fran's frightened frisker, Lucy's sauce supplier, or David's pastry provider?
OK, well, let's go through them one by one. What do we think of Fran's story? Is her character someone that would be hit by a hammer?
There's a guy that turns into something and he mashes up a bunch of people.
Have you ever thought of doing continuity announcing?
I like Fran's story, but I sort of believe Lucy more.
We're not counting David at all.
I'm sorry, no one gets a chocolate eclair and waits to eat it until the afternoon. Not a chance.
That was your problem. Do you think I should have ate it literally in front of her? She hands it over, and I just go...
What do you think of Fran's story?
I think it's the most believable out of the 3. I struggle to believe anything Lucy says.
OK, Lee, it's time to guess.
We're going for Fran. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
OK, we think
OK,
Fran.
you're saying it's Fran. Joe, would you please reveal your true identity?
Hi, my name's Jo, and Lucy did a dodgy deal to get some gravy.
Yes, Joe is Lucy's sauce supplier. Thank you very much, Joe. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lives, and we start with... It's Nabil.
I once climbed into a crocodile enclosure because I wanted to get a closer look.
David C.
When did you do this, and where did you do this?
When I was little in Nigeria, it was a crocodile-themed restaurant.
Was crocodile on the menu?
I think so, yeah, I can't remember.
It's the restaurant's gimmick that there's a crocodile enclosure with real crocodiles, and you can watch the crocodiles as you dine.
Yes.
On crocodiles.
How easy was it to get into the crocodile?
I mean, at that time in Nigeria, we didn't have health and safety. We had the concept of common sense. So, for example, if there was like a street next to a river, there wasn't a fence and a sign saying caution, river next to street. Because the Nigerian philosophy is that if you can see the sign, you can probably see the river. I hopped over the fence because I wanted to look at them because I just thought they were cute and friendly and stuff. And I got close to one and they just like came at me. And luckily for me, I didn't know. I just found out by accident. But they're fast running in a straight line. But if you take a corner, it's hard for them to kind of like...
Yes, you're meant to run away from crocodiles in zigzags.
Yeah,
I didn't know that at the time. I was running straight, but he was gaining on me. I was running and then I just like took a corner and hopped the fence.
And what sort of state were you in?
What do you think?
What, terrifying?
Have you been chased by an animal before? Anybody?
I've been attacked by a crocodile.
Yeah, there you go.
When were you attacked by a crocodile?
We were in a Louisiana swamp. We were rescuing crocodiles.
Will they not have been alligators?
Alligators.
Oh, well, I don't want to hear about it then. It's totally irrelevant.
I got chased by an ostrich as well.
No way.
Yeah, in a police officer's house. He's quite a well-to-do police officer.
Okay.
Because they take pride. No. He had a lot of exotic stuff in his house. And one of the things he had was an ostrich. I got too close to one and I was laughing at it because it was doing, I don't know whether it was a mating dance or a challenge. Like a... I kind of ended up doing the dance back. That probably wasn't a good idea.
And it chased you.
Yeah.
Sorry, who did you say you was with? Who was looking after you?
On which occasion? The policeman's house or the ostrich or the restaurant and the
Well,
crocodile?
I mean, I'd like to know both, really.
So, my parents practiced free-range parenting. Although that being said, I was more scared of my mom than I was of the crocodile.
So, what are you going to say? What are you thinking, Lucy?
I think it's true. I was listening to it like it was a real story. I forgot, actually, we were playing a game.
Fran?
I think it's true because you haven't embellished it any further. You've kept with the story.
What he hasn't done is add any feathers.
Well, he has, in the sense that he's added an extra story of being chased by an ostrich.
Lots of feathers, yes, I'll take it back.
Maybe he jumped to that truth story because he needed a break from telling a
Yes,
lie.
exactly, yeah. But then
Maybe.
why didn't he tell the show's researchers about being chased by an ostrich? That would have been equally interesting, particularly at the huge private zoo of a corrupt police officer.
What are you going to say?
I do
You have
not
to make a
know.
decision, David.
True.
You're saying that it's true. Nabil, was that true
It's not
or was
true.
that a lie?
It's not true. It's not true.
Which one is it?
It's too late, but I sense now it's not true. I have that feeling.
It's not too late. You can
not
change
too
if you
late.
want to.
Go on then. You had a feeling then.
There was a
Follow
smile
your
the
gut.
way he was smiling.
Your gut. Go
He
with
was
your
smiling like, I've got him.
I don't know if it's true or a lie, but if you now get this right because he's got to want to change your mind, I'll be livid.
Okay, I'm going... Lie.
You're saying it's a lie.
I think so.
Nabil, was it a lie or was it true?
It's true.
It's true. Nabil did climb into a crocodile enclosure. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 2 points and Lee's team have 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, from the Big Breakfast to Big Brother, it's presenter AJ Odudu. And joining us for his first appearance, comedian Darren Harriott. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, can she be trusted? From the Traitors, it's Diane Carson. And a stand-up from Down Under, Sam Campbell. We start with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. AJ, you're first up.
I once had to leave a hen do because the stripper turned up and it was my old English teacher.
Lee's team.
Wow, OK.
When did you recognise him? Immediately or halfway through the act?
Well, you used to be a teacher, didn't you, Diane? Is this
But not a
ringing bells?
stripper.
You never stripped.
God, no.
This is why you've never been a chat show host.
But she left before he stripped, right?
No, I had to leave a hen do because I was so embarrassed. I couldn't look him in the eye.
You're not supposed to, are you? What part of this strip was he at when you left?
I watched the full Monty, of course I did. Have you ever been to a stag do or a hen party where there's a stripper?
Right, David? No.
They hang around after because they don't just leave immediately.
Not to chat. They sort of go, now I've stripped and now I will mingle.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the show? Actually, I'm an English teacher as well. So.
Did he recognise you?
Yeah.
How could you tell? What, you made eye contact or something?
It was just it was an awkward strip.
An awkward strip.
He looked visibly embarrassed.
Was the strip at all a classroom theme? Did he have like the dusters, like
No, he didn't.
maybe a bit of chalk or something like
But
this?
that would have been really good.
Guitar spinning
I
around.
don't know, because I know some strippers are sort of themed, they turn and look like a police officer or a fireman, and that's... Not sure teacher.
Yeah.
Feels like it's a more of a complicated message than...
So I've got your essays back.
So what are you thinking? Sam, what do you reckon?
So, you know the stripper wharf and emerged from a cake? What if he came out of like a giant school lunch?
I think we've established it wasn't school themed.
It's good that you're working on his act.
So, Lee, what's your team going to say?
What do we think, Sam?
Maybe when he starts, he'd go, my name is... He writes his name on the wall.
I think we have established it's not a school theme. Lee.
So you think it's true or not?
True.
right.
Every time.
I think it's a lie.
I think you're too classy for that kind of tawdry event, AJ.
So, they're saying it's a lie. Was it a lie, or was it actually the truth?
Well, Lee, it is a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. AJ didn't leave a hen do because she knew the stripper. Darren, you're next.
Oh, yeah. Whenever I have a bath, I always sit in the empty tub first, then turn on the taps.
Lee's team.
How long for?
Well, depends what I'm doing.
What might you be doing while you're sitting in an
Sometimes
empty
shaving
bath?
my head.
In the bath?
Yeah.
Well, when you put the bath on, all the hairs are floating in the bath.
Well, I don't know, maybe it goes down the drain before I turn it on.
Well, how the hell does it go down if you haven't turned it on? You got a massive straw? Are you naked at this point, by the way?
Of course I am!
Don't talk to me like I'm the idiot. You're sitting in the bath with no water in it, mate.
I just find it very comfortable. I also quite like the fact that it's quite cold in
I was
there
going to
as well.
say, that's the problem, right? You're going to have a cold bottom.
What about additives like a bubble bath or some bath salts? Which do you favour?
Yeah, bath salt.
Oh, do you like to put the salts in first on their own? Just sit on there like a really miserable slug.
Just don't believe one word of it. Why would you sit in a bath and shave your head?
I can't shave my hair outside, I don't have a garden. So I realised when I was shaving...
Weirdly, I do have a garden. I've never realised what I was supposed to be using it for.
Can I ask a question? You're shaving your head. Are you manscaping?
Every now and again.
Would you explain to David what manscaping is?
It's sort of shaving and making sure everything looks neat and tidy. Like
a golf course.
Like a golf course.
Let's just do a little poll here. Is there any single person in this audience, just put your hand up, who gets into the bath with it empty, sits there naked, and then watches as the water slowly rises up?
All right, Rob, you don't have to say
Because
like that.
that's...
There's a few people.
Really?
That's weird, because it's all the bald men.
What are you thinking, Sam? Truth or lie?
Would you be open to shaving other men in the bath?
We're a pre-watershed show.
It sounds all right. I don't know.
Is he telling the truth?
For a long time, I thought he was, but then some of the stuff Lee was saying, I was like, all right. I was saying that I believe Lee in some of the things.
It's not me doing it, it's a lie.
I think it's a lie.
Yeah. It's a lie. Yeah, we'll say it's a lie.
They say it's a lie. Was it a lie, Darren, or was it true?
It is a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Darren doesn't sit in the bath as it fills. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Dawn. So, Diane, what is Dawn to you?
So this is Dawn. She's the tarot card reader whose warnings I chose to ignore while I was in the trader's house.
Sam, how do you know Dawn?
This is Dawn. She's the reporter who hired me to work undercover in a disgusting restaurant kitchen.
And finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Dawn?
This is Dawn. I accidentally set a frog loose in her chemist.
So there we have it. Diane's mystic mate, Sam's covert colleague, or Lee's frightened pharmacist. David's team, where will you begin?
Well, Diane, so she's a tarot reader. Tell us what happened.
I'll set the scene.
Right.
It was Christmas, so we all happened to be quite ill, and we were being sick.
All right.
So normally at Christmas, when I've got all the family together, I'm really busy cooking, you know, wrapping presents, making everything joyful to everybody, playing board games. That's our sort of a Christmas. So this particular Christmas, we were all really, really ill. And my kids said to me, Traitors is on. And I went, no, I don't want to see it. And they just put it on anyway. Mm-hmm. So we watched the last episode together.
The final?
Of the first series.
Yeah, you just watched that?
Yeah.
No point watching the final of the second series. She knows what happens.
Yeah. And I thought, oh, I think I could do this. That looks like fun.
Can I just check, if we're all going this far back in the story, can I mention the time that my frog was a tadpole?
I'm just setting the scene.
You are definitely setting the scene. Well, still not at the series you were in yet.
So you've seen the last episode, you like it.
And I said, I can do this. And my kid said, no, you'd be too gobby, you'd be too opinionated, you wouldn't get on. So then I said, no, I'd be okay, I'd get okay at the challenges. And they said, well, you would never be able to blend into the background, not be opinionated, you'd be too noisy. No, I haven't got to that part.
No, we know that. We know that. I'm looking forward to hearing about Dawn's childhood.
So anyway, one of them flippantly sent me an application form. Now, I was worried if I did watch Traitors, I would be too scared then to continue with the application form, so I didn't watch it. So then...
But you watched the final?
I'd watched the final.
You watched the final?
Usually people interrupt to pad out the stories. You don't need to do that.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I'm telling you this. Next time I'm on David's team, please, have that noted.
Whoa.
Right.
Next time.
So, right, when you're going through the audition process, they kept advising us to watch the first series.
Yes.
And I still didn't want to, so then I decided I would ring up and...
No, you're not supposed to talk on this show. Have you ever met her? Yes or no?
Dawn, not a word, nothing.
So anyway, I decided to contact a tarot card reader. So I went round to Dawn's house and she laid out the cards and she basically warned me of a snake that was to come.
Right.
And she told me I needed to do my research.
But you ignored her advice.
Well, no, I took half of it.
Right.
The week before I went into the castle, I watched the first series.
Not until she said, do your research.
Yes. And then she said, beware of a snake.
Right.
What's your favourite breed of snake?
You don't know about Sam's chat-up lines, do you?
to be in a challenge, and we were all in these dry suits, and people were taking off their tops and so on and so forth. And I happened to notice a tattoo on Harry's chest.
Harry's the one who eventually won.
Yeah.
And he had a snake on his chest.
Wow, OK.
That's like what the fortune teller warned about.
She's a tarot reader.
The tarot reader. I should have spotted Harry had a snake tattoo, and I should have gone for Harry.
OK. Right. Who would you like to quiz next?
Sam, what's your story?
She hired me to go undercover at a disgusting, filthy restaurant.
Why you?
So I was interning at the Courier Mail where all this went down.
There's a newspaper in Australia called the Courier Mail. What's the circulation, approximately?
Well, welcome to the fun.
The circulation, I thought you'd never ask. So it's all sort of Brisbane, all around that area. This is a big paper.
I'm sorry to ask questions that you find inappropriate, Sam, but is the Courier Mail a national newspaper in Australia?
No, it's statewide.
But one state of Australia.
But states are huge. in
Yes, I
Australia.
know, but you know...
Well, you
nevertheless-
sound as though you don't.
What I'm trying to get to the bottom of here, Rob, is that this is a big expose on one restaurant. Now, I would say that if it was a national newspaper, that wouldn't be plausible. State-wise, maybe.
What kind of restaurant was it? What kind of
Italian.
food? Italian?
Yeah.
Why did you wave your hands like that, like an Italian? It's an Italian.
How did you come into contact with the paper? How did she find you?
I was interning there because I wanted to be AJ, a journalist. So it was all the interns. We all applied for this job at September's The Italian Restaurant, and I was the one who happened to get the job as a dish pig.
Was a dish pig?
Washing the plates.
Washing the plate.
And that's what they call you?
Yeah, a little dish pig.
Oh, that's really good for your ego, isn't it? Oh, they're lovely, the Australians, aren't they?
Remind us of what it is that you are sniffing around trying to uncover.
Truffles.
Basically things like rats and like sort of, some reheating.
Rats, did you say?
They weren't reheating the rats are so... Yeah.
But did you bond with everyone then?
I worked there for 4 months.
You just carried on working there.
This is the thing. I was bonding with people, and so I was like, oh no, it's all pretty legit, and I never squealed.
Did you, at any point, sort of confer with Dawn about what was going on?
There was one meeting where I said, yeah, there's no story here. And then there was just emails about it. Anything yet? Nothing yet.
So how did it come to a close then?
Oh no, I just worked there for 4 months and then kept on with my university studies, stopped doing journalism and actually got into a sort of a career in comedy.
What did you do after that?
That's nasty. You are nasty. You take it back.
Right, David, what about Lee Mack? He's the one in the middle.
Lee's probably true.
Just remind us, Lee.
This is Dawn, and Diane's story took so long that she's changing her name to Evening. This is Dawn. I accidentally set a frog loose in her chemist.
Can I ask why you had a frog and how it managed to get loose?
Yes, you can.
If you don't mind.
Oh, go
Answer
on,
it.
ask it.
Why did you...
Turns out Darren can't answer. let me ask, how did you have a frog and how did it get loose?
Is that what you want to ask, Darren?
That's what I wanted to know.
Well, I'm not doing it until I hear you ask me.
Why did you have a frog and how did it get loose?
Did you say frog?
I didn't think anyone heard that.
Oh, we all heard it.
The frog there. So
Why did you say frog?
Accent, I kind of lost it.
You're from Birmingham, aren't you?
Yeah, from the West Mids, yeah. All right.
No, that's
yeah,
not. When you're getting it wrong, that's an American accent. So you're frog.
Hey, mate, why did you have a frog and how did you lose it?
Good question, Darren. I was walking down the road with my daughter Millie, and I came across a
A frog.
A frog.
A frog. In the middle of the road or on the pavement?
It was sort of... It was on neither.
OK.
It was about a third of the way to the middle of the road.
OK.
We saw the frog in the road.
Yeah.
And it wasn't jumping around much.
Wasn't jumping?
Correct.
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, because if it had been jumping around a lot, I wouldn't have been able to answer David's question so easily, would I? Where was it? It was on the curb, it was on the pavement, it was on the middle, it's on the left, it's on the right, it's gone back on the curb, it's gone down. We'd have been here all day, and no one wants that in a story, do they?
No one. I do.
So the frog was stationary?
Well, no, you couldn't use him as a pencil sharpener. Yes, the frog was not moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you catch him?
I had a coffee cup that was virtually empty, and I went up to the frog slowly. I could see he was alive, because it was... And I thought, if he's doing that with his hand, he must be alive. And so I got up there, and I just sort of put him in. He jumped in the coffee cup. I put the lid back on the coffee cup, so now I can go back to Costa and get a free coffee, because I can say... I found this at the bottom of my cappuccino.
Now, where does dawn come into this story?
Well, first thing in the morning, wasn't it?
Where does this dawn enter the story?
Well, Dawn is Dawn of Dawn's chemist. I'm in the shop and I'm waiting, making small talk.
Yes.
Me and Dwight. I know Dawn a bit. We're talking about her brothers. They're both farmers, actually.
Yeah.
Farmer A, Farmer B. She's Farmer C. And... I just was very forgetful for a moment. So went like that.
Oh, no.
Went like that. Felt the movement. Oh, my God! And in the action of doing that, it bounced against the lid dislodged, and the frog got loose.
And he's hopping around?
Now he's off like a shot.
He's woken up. He's had the equivalent of 19 coffees.
And how did Dawn respond? That's the whole thing here. I mean...
She said, come on, get the frog, get the frog.
So she's behind the counter just going, get the frog, get the frog.
No, she was multitasking. She's going, get the frog, get the frog, get the tablets for Mrs. Green. Get the frog. It's on the top counter, I've told you before.
How does the story conclude?
It doesn't. That was 3 years ago. My daughter's still in that chemist looking for it. Social services have got involved and the RSPCA.
We need an answer. So, David's team, is Dawn Diane's mystic mate, Sam's covert colleague, or Lee's frightened pharmacist?
What do you think?
I feel like Sam's story is the one that I probably believe the most. And a lot of comedians before, when they're quite young, they would do something like that, where they'd be like an undercover detective and then get a job at a place that is obviously...
He wasn't an undercover detective, to be clear. He was an interned reporter at a paper. What about Lee?
I think Lee's description of the behaviour of a traumatised frog was extremely believable and rather moving.
I think it's Diane. And she looks like someone that I would believe. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if she was dealing some cards...
If she was dealing some cards...
Receiving some cash.
Yeah.
You seem like you can tell the future.
Yeah.
OK, and you...
OK.
Yeah, let's go, Diane.
OK, we're going to go Diane. We'll go Diane.
You're going to say it's Diane? Dawn, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Dawn, and Diane ignored my warnings.
Yes, Dawn is Diane's mystic mate. Thank you very much, Dawn. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lives, and we start with... It's David.
I once unwittingly ran through my school naked.
Lee's team. What do you think?
Why?
I was a child.
What age?
9. And we were supposed to change after sport and have a shower.
What sort of school was this?
Was that a rough council estate school?
It wasn't.
It wasn't?
No, it was a...
Oh, so this is all a facade?
Tell us about this fateful day.
Well, after sport...
What sport was it?
Polo.
Lacrosse.
The Crumpington Toss.
I have a sense that it would have been hockey or football.
Did you love the hockey?
No. I hated football, and I hated hockey more because it was football but people had weapons. After sport, right, you have to go into the classroom to change for the shower. And the shower... Yeah. The shower...
Is this one of these schools we're going to see on Panorama?
you changed for the shower in the classroom and then went down the corridor and into the shower.
What, naked?
You could take everything off except your pants. And then you go to the shower, you take your pants off, you have the shower, you put your pants on, you go back, you finish changing.
Right.
That was the system.
And so why aren't you wearing your pants?
Because when taking all my things off, I overshot.
Was this the first time you got changed for the showers?
No.
Well, then why did you not know?
Human error.
You rip off your pants, so you're naked. What happens next?
I head towards the showers.
Do you realise you're naked as you're walking towards the shower? Do you mind?
Yes to both. Yes, I realise as I'm walking along.
Yes, you're
and
embarrassed.
yes, I mind.
And you were further than halfway. It wasn't worth going back.
I'm further than halfway. Nevertheless, I go back. I'm thinking, OK, once I get into the showers, it's fine. It's normal suddenly to be naked, if you can imagine anything so twisted. But then what am I going to do?
Surely you need a towel to dry yourself off.
That's a good point. I'm holding the towel.
Why did you never think to put that towel round you?
But putting towels round your waist, that's not 9-year-olds don't do that. Wouldn't have the technique with the tucking it in.
You couldn't work out how to put a towel round your waist.
What?
Isn't private education a wonderful thing?
What I was doing was running down a corridor naked, suddenly realising I'm running down a corridor naked and everyone else is running down a corridor just wearing pants.
Right.
I found that quite a stressful moment, so I didn't pause to develop the technique of wrapping a towel around my waist. What I did was I ran back and put my pants on.
How big of an event was it? Like, if we went to the school now, would they sort of be singing songs about this?
They would not, no. I'll tell you why. Nobody noticed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, Sam, what do you think?
I think this guy, he is such a little gentleman. I don't think he's ever been naked. I think he's always been wearing at least some long johns or a singlet.
If he's made that up, it just sounds warped.
But the guy is sick.
Diane, as a teacher, what do you think?
I think because you've never done it before,
Yeah.
why would you do it this time? So I think it's a lie.
I've known David a long time, and I know nothing about the school he went to, but this all makes sense to me. All of it.
If it is true, he sat on this for 18 series.
I know, but I think he's so traumatised, he's been able to shelve it.
No, I told this story years ago to the production, and for whatever reason, they never wanted to use it. The time came where there was literally nothing else true about me apart from this grotty little moment, this formative moment of secret humiliation. And they thought we're going to have to see if that comes out in a way that is in any form broadcastable.
You told this story. Were you lying down on a leather couch? You both think it's a lie?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with my team, but... Oh, God, it's true.
You're saying it's a lie?
I'll say it's a lie.
We're saying it's a lie, David.
It's a lie.
Was that story a lie, or was it true?
Oh, God, it's true.
Yes, I'm afraid it was true. David did run naked through his school. Next, it's Sam.
Oh, gosh. OK. I only found out this morning that David Bowie is dead.
David's team.
Okay.
Wow.
How did you find out?
Yeah.
My friend brought him up.
Right.
Yeah. And we were talking about that...
Your friend brought him up. This was Mr. Bowie Senior, was it?
Yeah.
So when you realised that David Bowie had gone, how did you feel?
It's really hard to say with words.
Would you like to tell me through the medium of dance?
I could make just a sound.
Please.
Oh.
It was very, very sad. Too soon.
Well, it's my second favourite David.
Who's your first one? It's quite a big figure to die, though.
It is.
Like, you don't have to be a David Bowie fan to know that he died.
That is
years
true.
ago.
I am not a fan, and I knew that
And
he
you
died
knew.
8 years ago.
What didn't you like about him?
I just think, you know, he hadn't chosen to be a novelist. He could have done a sitcom, couldn't he? Make the effort.
Good point.
Oh, another song. Great.
Even if that were to be true, you would never admit that.
If you say a person, I'll say whether I think they're dead or not.
OK, go on then. Michael Jackson.
Dead.
Prince.
Dead.
Winston Churchill.
Alive in our hearts.
Yeah.
So is this a new round?
Right, it's time. What are you going to say, David?
I think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie.
I think on the balance of probabilities,
Yeah.
we have
They
to
think
go
it's a lie. OK, Sam, truth or lie?
Oh, yeah, it's a lie.
It's a lie. Sam knows that David Bowie has passed away. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 3 points and Lee's team have 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with barefaced lies and well-masked truths. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a comedian and writer back for more, it's Sarah Pascoe. And from Slow Horses, and this is gonna hurt, it's actor Kadith Kerwin. On Mack's team tonight, YouTuber turned sitcom star from Things You Should Have Done, it's Lucia Keskin. He's the Bard of Salford. It's the one and only John Cooper Clarke. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Sarah is first tonight.
I recently booked a sleep consultant but stood them down when they told me what they were planning to do.
Oh,
right.
Interesting. How long have you had problems sleeping?
It isn't actually for me.
Oh.
I have 2 small children.
Right, they're not that big, surely.
Is that not right?
It's not a sleep consultant you need to see, it's a paediatrician.
There's a huge industry now of sleep experts, because babies aren't born knowing how to sleep.
Sorry.
Yeah? So they will go to sleep for short periods, but they wake up all the time because they don't know how to get themselves back to sleep.
Let's give us a picture now. How often were they waking up on a typical night?
So the 7-month-old, and it's not his fault, but he's waking every sleep cycle, which is every 90 minutes.
Ooh,
and the 2-year-old, he will sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, but then he will get up.
You're not working tonight, you're on a break.
The truth is, it's my birthday. This was how I've got out of being at my house.
Two things, Sarah. So, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Secondly, what was the advice
Okay,
given?
so the sleep consultant said she would tell the toddler she was a sleep fairy and that she'd put fairy dust on our door and we couldn't come out until morning.
So what is she saying that the fairy dust do?
Locks the door.
Right.
I'm locking your parents into that room. They cannot get out. Now go to sleep. So the toddler wakes up.
Yes.
I'm awake, Mother. Father, I'm awake. Let's play.
What if you made him a Victorian ghost?
What happens then?
She said that she would say, you have to go back to bed, I'm the sleep fairy.
That's what she's told you.
Yeah. Yeah.
The second they go off to sleep, she's having a little nap, right?
She won't have a very long one, because my kids wake up all the time.
Was she expensive?
Incredibly expensive.
How much?
About £500.
Per night?
Per night, yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's, you know.
What did your partner make of this?
He wasn't there.
He's moved to a hotel where it's He's got to see the Premier Inn Fairy.
Which is actually less than £500 a night.
So, Lee, were there ever any sleep issues with your children? Would you just start doing bits of the act and they would...
I'm not going to respond to you, Rob, because I find that kind of banter a bit mock the weak.
What do you reckon, John?
The language of psychology, which I imagine would come into it, surely it'd be wasted on children of that age.
So you think it's implausible?
Yeah.
Lucia, what about you?
I think it could be true.
You do?
Because?
Just sounds true.
I'm going to go with John. John has lived on this planet for a lot longer than Lucia. He knows the difference.
What do you mean?
Well, you're younger.
What did you think he meant?
It could mean that one of you had moved planets. So obviously, if Lucia is secretly an alien, she thinks she's just been discovered. What are you talking about? How do you know?
We are going to go with John, and we are going to say lie.
You think it's a lie? OK, so, Sarah, truth or lie?
John, it was, of course, true.
Yes, it's true. Sarah did stand down a sleep consultant. John, you're next.
I charge £500 a night to stop the little ones crying.
John.
I once got fired from an advertising campaign for being too honest about the product.
David's team.
Oh, OK, well, what was the product?
It was a brand of gin.
And you were approached to be the face of the gin?
No, it was. I was approached to write a jingle.
A jingle?
Yes, indeed, a jingle.
Do you remember any of the verses?
Yeah. I'm going to say it's David Mitchell's gin, because it's got the right amount of syllables. At the public bar of any welcoming inn, he's the geezer with the goofy grin. What got him into the state he's in? David Mitchell's gin. Do you want to hear the Christmas special?
Yes, please.
By the way, we're edging towards true on this one.
I think so.
I tasted this gin for the fun and frolics, but guess what it tasted like?
Notify your next of kin. Christmas is coming, better get some in. Say goodbye to self-discipline with David Mitchell.
So did you go in and present these to them? And I mean, how did the breakup go?
Well, they said, it's not quite the image we're looking for.
The idea that people don't buy gin because it gets them drunk is absurd. That's what they want. Buy this and it will change your state of mind in a way you will probably like and possibly over time come to depend upon.
What do you think, Sarah?
I thought that improvising poetry was going to be like impossible, so it's definitely true. But then Lee did it, and I was like,
There was a young woman from China who had an enormous... It's dead easy.
I mean, that's a lot of poetry to have made up on the spot, but obviously if anyone can do it, John can.
Exactly.
But then another point is, if he has invented all that on the spot, he kind of deserves the point.
Yes.
This is true. Yeah. So you're saying, therefore...
We're going to go true.
OK, they're saying it's true. John, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
It's true. John was fired for being too honest. Lucia, you're up next.
I once accidentally gate crashed the BBC News.
David's team.
Oh, how did you find yourself wandering into the news?
It was the 25th anniversary of the TV show Friends.
All right.
And what's your connection with Friends? You weren't in Friends, were you?
No. I did like a video where I created the whole episode.
One of your YouTube sort of pastiches was
and
of
they
Friends.
sort of assumed I was a super fan.
So you were invited onto the programme?
It was on sort of Skype, Zoom thing. And 5 minutes before we were about to go on, I lost signal, so I called them back, and they were currently in a Brexit negotiation.
They were literally negotiating Brexit?
That was the segment before.
That was what they were talking about.
So I phoned them back, and then I get a text from my friend saying, your face has just come up on the screen on the BBC News that you're calling the news. You know, over the interview, and there my face pops up.
And your friend texts you to say that?
Well, my mum, upstairs.
You said it was your friend, it was your mum.
No, it was my mum.
You can be friends with your mum. You can be friends with your mum, yeah.
Yes, I know that, but
I'm friends with your mum. What? What's wrong being wrong? I like your mum, and I'm a friend of your mum. What do you think I meant? There's something wrong with you, Rob.
So your mum...
You sleep with a woman once and it's a problem. Get over it.
She did say, she said to me, she said, Rob, you know how you're always saying how Lee is so quick? She said. Well, what do we think then? Kadif?
I feel it would happen to you.
I want it to be true so much that I'm going to say it's true.
Yeah.
Well, I think we think it's true.
Yeah.
Right, Lucia. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
It's true. You're going to love this. Here is proof of this awkward and unexpected moment.
They will open the withdrawal agreement. Maybe there is some hope for cosmetic changes.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Mary. So, Kadif, what is Mary to you?
This is Mary. When I pretended to deliver a baby, she actually passed out.
Right. Sarah, how do you know Mary?
This is Mary. As a schoolgirl, I thought that my magical powers had made her fall into a lake.
Finally, David, what is your relationship with Mary?
This is Mary, and I was responsible for breaking one part of her ankle, and you, Lee, were responsible for breaking another.
So there we have it. Kadif's fainting friend, Sarah's soggy sidekick, or David's pained pal. Lee's team, where will you start?
David. We said we'd never speak of that night. OK, where do we want to start? Kadif?
Yeah.
Right. Why were you pretending to deliver a baby?
Because I'm an actor and I was acting.
And where? Which drama school are you at?
I went to the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama.
Right.
They turned me down, Central.
Ah, how come? What did you sing?
Well, I think what Kadif is referring to is that in the audition you have to sing a song.
Yeah.
That's right, I
thought you were having a go at his singing.
Yeah.
No, there's no need for your involvement.
What show were you in?
I was in a show called This Is Going to Hurt.
Right.
I played a obs and gynae doctor and I was delivering a baby by C-section.
Right. And is Mary an actor?
No, Mary's not an actor. Mary was an SA on the day. So
Supporting artist.
Supporting artist. She was my obstetrics nurse next to me.
So she's playing a nurse.
Yeah.
You're playing the person doing a C-section.
Yeah, we got taught all of the fingering and all of the knife work. So
Right.
So you're cutting into some sort of latexy type thing.
yeah. So say I am the lady who's about to give birth.
Okay.
So both her legs were here, prosthetic legs. Her real legs were underneath, and on top of her was the belly.
And when you cut in, what's underneath the...
you release the blood pack.
Oh.
And I'm assuming at the end, there's a fake baby in there.
No. The baby gets handed out. They would have cut away and then
yeah. Because that would be a bit unfair to use a real baby and go, we'll be with you in about an hour.
So Mary actually came and brought the knives towards me, and I was just doing the incision and blah, 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 and then I just heard a thud. And it was like a cartoon. Her legs went up in the air, and it was just
her real legs or her fake legs? And what do you do then? You forget who you are and say, don't worry, I'm qualified, I can deal with this.
No, thankfully, because it was a set with real doctors on there, she got seen to, and we continued the day. Actually, she was a proper trooper, actually, to be fair.
No one's ever come on the show before, stood there and put their hands in the pockets, and I wonder if hands are full of blood and...
Right, who would you like to quiz next?
Sarah.
Remind us, Sarah, of what yours...
OK, this is Mary. As a schoolgirl, I thought that my magic powers had made her fall into a lake.
Right. How old were you?
11?
And she was in your class? She was your friend?
No, Mary, Miss Cooper to me, obviously looks amazing, but she was my teacher.
Mary, you look very young.
Yeah.
Well, that face said to me, don't care, it's not true. What was the magic?
Well, I'd written a story
Right.
where Miss Cooper was humiliated in front of the entire school on a school trip by falling into a lake.
You wrote the story as part of a lesson or in home time?
As kind of revenge.
Why?
I was in the first year at secondary school and Miss Cooper accused me of cheating and I wasn't cheating. And I was
Whoa,
outraged.
let's get to the bottom of this story.
Yeah, thank you.
Because already just the way you said it, when you went, she accused me of cheating, but I wasn't cheating.
I wasn't.
We're all thinking, you were cheating, weren't you?
No, I wasn't
What were you
cheating.
accused-
Don't make me write a little story about you, Lee.
Which subject was this?
Geography.
Geography.
Right. Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Upminster in Essex.
OK. I like the fact you knew it was in Essex. You're good at geography, I'll give you that.
How was she humiliated in the story?
There was a trip and the entire school was there and she was trying to talk to us about geography. It was the White Cliffs of Dover and she fell. She just, whoa! And then everyone's laughing and pointing at her and she comes out and she's got like weeds in her hair.
Just to be clear, this is all in the story?
Yeah.
So what happened in real life that made you think you'd done it?
Exactly that.
We had a school trip and a very similar thing happened. Some details were different,
Right.
but
Did she fall into water?
yeah, like a reservoir.
Reservoir?
Yeah.
And you then feel...
I either thought God was real
Yeah.
or I thought I had magic powers.
But she never knew that you'd written the story.
I did have to apologise to her.
After this event?
Months later, yeah.
How did that conversation go?
I don't think she believed me that it was my story that did it.
Well, that's true.
I think she may have been right.
If you didn't like her,
Yeah.
why were you telling her?
It was just low level, like, watch yourself. Like, this is the kind of thing that can happen if you accuse people of things.
OK. David, remind us of your relationship.
This is Mary, and I was responsible for breaking one part of her ankle.
Oh, yeah.
And you, Lee, were responsible for breaking another.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, Mary was watching this programme on a laptop while she was on a running machine.
Right.
And then you said something that amused her.
No way.
I know. And she laughed so much, she fell off the running machine and hurt her ankle. But it wasn't that bad, because it wasn't that funny. So she got back on the running machine, and then I said something that was properly funny. And she fell off again, obviously, and this time it was a much more serious level of injury.
What happened when I said something?
But, you know, she would have known it was the next round. She'd hurt her ankle and she then sought medical treatment, got it x-rayed, and it was broken in 2 places.
How do you know her? Did she contact you?
I don't know her.
I know you don't. You've never even heard of it until about 30 seconds ago.
Heard about this accident through the production.
Right.
I sent her a card.
You didn't?
Did, yes.
What did you write in this card?
Something nice, get well soon. I'm sorry about the breakage.
Get well soon. I'm sorry about the breakage. What's in the heart with you? He just pours out, doesn't it?
Right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Mary Kadif's fainting friend, Sarah's soggy sidekick, or David's pained pal?
Let's take them individually.
Yeah.
Kadif, I mean, there's some definite facts in this. I didn't see the programme. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Do you remember a C-section?
No.
Oh, well, that's the end of that round, then. Kadif, there was no C-section.
Unless I've forgotten about it.
If you don't mind me saying, you are literally no help.
What about Sarah's story?
Right, so, the bit that I don't believe about Sarah's story is that she wasn't cheating.
Now, what about David?
I think Lee would have heard about it.
Well, not necessarily.
If he'd made somebody laugh.
About the broken...
What do you think of David's?
I don't think David's. I think Sarah or Kadif could be true.
David, you're
David
discounting.
least true, but could be.
Impossible. So just to clarify, they could all be true. Next week, can I have someone here, me here, and just a coin? And I'll just... I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
No,
It could be all three.
I honestly
It can't be all three, can it? Is that...
Rephrase that. It could be any of them. And only one of them.
Come on, let's make a decision.
We're doing a vote here. One of the three.
David.
You're going with David. OK.
If I can't decide between Sarah and Kadif, maybe go for David.
I think that's quite often how juries on literary awards work.
Lost again, did you?
Lee, take control, make a decision.
We'll go Kadif.
You're saying Kadif, right. They think it's Kadif. Mary, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Mary, and David and Lee broke my ankle.
Yes, Mary is David's pained pal. Thank you very much, Mary. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
Possession.
OK, take a look under your desk. There's an item there. Just take the cloth off, OK? Lovely. It's one of those swimming pool things. Now, would you read the card?
I know, because it's mine. This is my poster. I bought it to remind me of the time I was asked to leave my local pool for breaking all 9 rules in one visit. We've got kinda refrain from running, pushing, acrobatics or gymnastics, shouting, ducking, petting, bombing, swimming in the diving area, smoking. Just put that on there. Rob, maybe just tilt it back a bit more towards me. Thank you.
Now, when was this, Lee, first of all?
Well, let's just say I was young enough to be immature, but old enough to smoke.
Where's the pool, Lee?
It's in the local swimming baths.
Where's local to you?
Oh, it's very close. I was 17.
With your friends?
Well, my friend.
Who was your friend?
It was my mate, Bri.
Is that who you were petting?
Bri was not a boy.
Oh.
Bryony. But I called her Bri.
Oh, lovely stuff.
She was there with a sweet smile and her twinkly eyes, and I was there with me Veruca. And we were excited. We were holding hands and we started to run. And that was the first. The whistle blew. Like that. And I said, I'm not sure, Bri, you should have a whistle when we're going swimming. She said, no, that was the lifeguard over there, the lifeguard. No, run it! And you know what it's like in the baths, yeah. You what? All right, I can't hear you, mate. I said, I'll come to you. I sprinted over. He said, no running. I said, oh, sorry. So I ran back and...
OK, what was the next violation?
Well, then she didn't want to get in, obviously. She was nervous. So I pushed her in and the whistle blew again. I sprinted over. I warned you. I haven't pushed anyone before, know about the running. Oh, yes, sorry. You're not allowed to push people in.
Oh, no.
You pushed her in because
she was gentle.
She was nervous.
She was worried about the temperature.
Oh, I see.
Bryony.
Yeah. What was the next one?
Well,
may I suggest bombing?
Oh, well,
because you're still outside the pool, so we could get that done now.
I'm still out, she's in.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I've jumped in. I wasn't looking, was I? I've only gone and landed on her shoulders. And, whistle. What now? Don't shout.
And that's the shouting.
He went, there's no acrobatic gymnastics. I said, I wasn't doing it, I just landed when I jumped in. She's holding on to my ankle, she's not an idiot. I was having this conversation for 2 or 3 minutes before I realised we were in the deep end and she was under the water. So, yeah.
So what happens next?
I've got angry with her. I shouldn't have done it, but I just... like that, and I just dumped her. I basically put her head under the water for a second. Just for a second.
Just for a second.
I said, hey! She said, no ducking. I said, we're not doing that.
I'm wondering how you're going to get, with her in this state, to petting.
I don't know.
Maybe a cigarette break would help.
I apologised to Bri. And we got a little bit amorous. We kissed passionately. As passionate as you can as a repressed northern man of a certain age.
In a slightly too cold swimming pool.
So I imagine it wasn't long before the whistle sounded.
Oh, that was it. No heavy petting. So I said, sorry. And I got out. And that's when I spotted a German dam. And I decided to bomb it. And I didn't see a German dam, but I did see 3 German people together. And I thought it would be funny if I recreated the film Dam Busters. And I went all over them.
How could you tell they were German?
How did I tell?
Yeah, yes.
They were on the far right of the pool. And, of course, the uniforms.
And how many have you left to tick off now?
Well, because I'd kissed her passionately...
Yes.
In my weird way, I felt we had consummated the relationship.
Yes.
So I had a cigarette.
And was it at this point that the lifeguard had had enough?
You.
Oh, no.
Get out the pool.
No.
I just said, I'm sorry, but I only thought that applied to people called Will patrons.
All right, so there it is now. It's been very detailed. I surely couldn't have made that up.
There's a lot of recall there of clearly genuine events.
Kadif, what do you reckon?
No.
No, what?
Well, it's, you know, it might not be true.
But we had a lovely time, didn't we?
Exactly.
So they think it's a lie. Was it a lie, Lee, or was it true?
It's a lie.
It's a lie. Lee didn't break all 9 pool rules in one day. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team has won by 5 points to 0. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, all the way from the One Show studio, it's Alex Jones. And he's the Crime Watch copper turned scam interceptor, Rav Wilding. And with Lee Mack tonight, stand-up comedian and star of Scared of the Dark, it's Chris McCausland. And a comedy actress and bona fide national treasure. Say Heidi hi to Sue Pollard.
Thank you.
And we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Chris is first up tonight.
All these years, I have been pretending to be blind. If only. Lee, would you read that for me, please?
Every night, I use an unusual technique to make sure I wake up on time in the morning.
Right, David's team.
OK, so what is the unusual technique?
The usual way of making sure you wake up in the morning at the right time would be to set an alarm clock.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
OK,
So, and you do something different. Well, we don't need to know what. I think it will be true.
What I've done is I have trained my brain to wake itself up
No, you haven't.
at the right time.
By doing what?
When I'm lying in bed, I will bang out the time on the pillow with
Right.
my head,
Right.
saying the hours for the time that I want to wake up.
Yeah.
And that subconsciously programs the time.
Chris,
Yes.
are you all right?
And how accurate is this?
50-50.
Where did this idea come to you from?
I read it in a book.
What was the name of the book?
The book was called Last Man Standing. It was a fictional book, David.
It was a fictional book from which you were taking lifestyle tips.
Well, do you know when you read something and it sticks in your head as an idea to try?
This may help you, David. Give us a demonstration, if you would, of the severity of the headbang. You're settling down at the end of the night.
OK, Lee, I'm going to turn around a bit and use you as a pillow.
All right.
Oh, so I'm in
Put
bed.
my arm there, yeah.
Oh, my pillow's firmer than that. So I want to get up at 7:30 in the morning. So I'm like, I go 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And if I want to get up at 7:30, I go 7:30.
Chris, I don't know whether you've got a partner or a wife or somebody who shares
He
a
used to
bed
have a
with
wife,
you.
he headbutted us to death.
Is there anybody else in the bed with you, Chris?
So I mean, I tour a lot.
So some nights yes, some nights no.
I tour a lot, I'm away a lot, but when I'm at home, I do have a wife. I mean, I have a wife all the time.
What are you thinking, David's team? Alex, what do you think?
Oh, it's so unbelievable. It's believable.
Yeah, and also I do think that if you tell yourself you need to wake up at a certain time, the chances of waking up then are higher than you'd think. It's not totally random.
Well, let's give it a go tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
didn't
you make it
realise
sound
we were
as if
there.
you're sharing a bed. So I think you're saying it's true.
Well, are we happy to say true? Yeah, I think we're going to go with true.
OK, Chris, they think you were telling the truth. Were you, or was it a lie?
Everyone will be trying it tonight. It's true.
Yes.
Yes, it's true. Chris does use an unusual technique to wake up. Rav, you're next.
During my driving test, the examiner made me pull over because he'd spotted someone breaking into his house.
Lee's team.
Driving test or driving instruction?
Driving test.
You're actually on your test. How old were you then?
18, I think.
And talk us through the conversation.
I was going down the dual carriageway. That bit was fine, and then
Yeah.
we pulled off and we went to a residential area. I didn't know the
You just
area.
changed that, didn't you? We're going down the dual carriageway, and then we pulled off and went to a residential area. What houses are that can be broken into? Yeah. Carry on, Rav.
And we pulled off.
Yeah.
And he just screamed, stop.
Just screamed, stop. Yes.
So I stopped the car.
So you stopped the car?
And he ran out.
So he got out, and did he even say what he was
ran to
doing?
a house that had a ladder.
Oh, he didn't tell you
outside.
anything. He just ran out
No,
of
he
the
just
car.
ran.
So at this point, you're thinking, I'm not doing very well, am I?
But I knew something was up because...
He'd said stop and ran out of the car.
No, because mine's...
Exactly the same thing happened on my driving test.
He just ran out of the car and ran to the house that had a ladder on the outside because he thought someone was breaking into the house,
Right.
which I later found out.
Talk us through then what happens.
He came back and said, no one's breaking into the house. It was the window cleaner.
I've got a question for you. That house must have been empty, otherwise he wouldn't have been so panicky, correct?
Quite possibly, I don't know.
Where was the window cleaner getting the water?
An outside tap?
All right, what are we thinking? Sue, what do you make of this?
Well, you see, I'm just thinking the examiner could have actually liked the look of that house and said stop and dashed up because he probably thought, I just want to see if there's anything worth myself burgling.
Oh, you thought he was a burglar?
Yes.
So you thought my examiner turned burglar?
There's an angle we hadn't thought of.
Yes. Did he have any jewels when he came back?
I like the way Sue thinks her job here is to develop the story.
Sue, I could see you and Rav, primetime BBC One, as a new crime-fighting duo. He's very much the traditional copper, but you think a little bit outside of the box.
Oh, I'd be like Sister Boniface.
Who's Sister Boniface?
She's a nun who's a detective.
What channel's Sister Boniface on?
20.
Channel 20.
Channel 20.
Channel 20 or Sister Boniface, but this is... I'm going to write this down.
What do you reckon, Chris?
So do I think that Rav had to stop his car in a driving test because the driving instructor saw a man on a ladder at his house and thought it was a burglar, but it was the window cleaner? Yes, I do.
You think it's true?
Wow.
Susan Pollard.
Oh, dear. I'm going to go... it's...
What are you thinking? I'll help you with your dilemma.
Well, you've been hopeless so far. You're not giving me...
You think out loud, Sue. Can I just say, your character in Heidi High, I always thought was an exaggeration of your character. Turns out it was toned down, wasn't it?
It is true.
You say true. We'll say we'll take
true.
that.
True.
I'm going to go with my teammates and say it's true.
OK, Rav, you've convinced them, but was it the truth or was it a lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Rav didn't have to pull over during his driving test. I'm filled with trepidation as I say these next words. Sue, you're next.
Oh, God, I wish I was dead. No, I don't really. I once had to reprimand a pantomime cow when it started an argument with itself.
David's team.
OK.
Right.
Which panto, Sue?
The clue is pantomime cow.
Yes.
So just deduce how many pantos that you can remember the title of, and that would help you to get...
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Yes.
She's turned the tables on it. Yeah, we helped her. Yeah. And what happened?
I was Jack.
You were Jack.
Yes.
Was this when you were already known?
Yes, I suppose, yeah. In people's houses, not burgling, with no steps. Like that, ladders.
Oh, do you remember the good old days of entertainments when there was no steps?
Oh, they're a great group.
I was just did it for comic effect.
Yeah, but that was all right, but nobody laughed.
David, Sue can come again.
So you're on stage. You're playing Jack. You're leading the cow. So this is during a show.
Yes.
Yes.
Suddenly there seemed to be some sort of verbal ping-pong happening within the skin. And it was a really poignant moment.
Yeah.
But with this kerfuffle inside the skin...
Can we call it costume? It's a bit... Something around the word skin that's making it a bit not child-friendly.
OK, yeah.
Inside the cow's flesh, there were voices raised.
And who was in there? Are these not famous people, because you're not when you're playing the cow? Who was in there?
It was a mother and son.
And what sort of things were they saying to each other then?
Well, as I recall...
Why did you have beans?
Yes. Oh, that was done in the other scene before. So they mentioned the beans.
I think Lee was making a joke that the person at the front might have had a bit of wind.
You should have chosen a different sort of farty food, because saying beans,
there was beans in
people just thinking the beans store. You're supposed to be a professional.
I know. What else causes wind?
Brussels sprouts.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, and they're Christmassy like panto. It was an open goal.
The verbal ping-pong started with the mother saying, "You're not bringing her round to the house again."
Oh. Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's chosen this moment in the middle of your poignant scene to bring up a difficult issue about the son's current relationship.
Yes.
This is a more gripping piece of drama than anything about Cow and the Beans.
Rav, what do you make of this?
No, I'm not having it at all.
It's a lot on the line when you make a decision, because, of course, being an ex-policeman, well, we are going to judge you on your ability to read people, aren't we?
Yeah, very much
and you don't believe her?
No.
Maybe the reason Rav left the police force is he could never tell when anyone was lying.
Alex, what about you?
Oh, see, I love you, Sue, and I think this is absolutely something that could be true.
It's also very realistic. There's beef going on in the cow.
Very good.
We're going to go true.
Saying it's true. Well, Sue, they think it's true. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
Well done.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Raymond. So, Alex, what is Raymond to you?
This is Raymond, and when I went into labour, instead of rushing to the hospital, I rushed to his pet shop.
Rav, how do you know Raymond?
This is Raymond, and I cost him the £250,000 question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh. David, what is your relationship with Raymond?
This is Raymond, and he's the bird expert who taught me how to make friends with the crow who was bullying me.
So there we have it. Alex's pet shop pal, Rav's fed-up friend, or David's crow consultant.
OK, let's start with Alex. Which child was this? Was your first child, or...?
First one. I was having contractions, and it was time to go to the hospital. I'd put it off, but as we were about to leave the house, I saw my hamsters.
Right.
And they didn't have any of the chewy sticks that they loved left. And I know I'm going to hospital, potentially for a few days.
Right.
So I thought I'm going to have to stop by the pet shop to get some new sticks.
Well, you have a husband.
Yeah.
You know what the next question is? Why didn't he go and have the baby and you go and get the sticks? Where's hubby?
Fixing some wardrobes.
Oh, he's at home?
Yeah. He didn't like the hamsters.
This doesn't make any sense. No, you could always take the hamsters with
to hospital?
you. Yes. Because it's...
Oh, yeah, good practical joke.
Yeah, because...
I thought the father had big cheeks.
Yeah. No, but they could be classed as a support.
Support
pet.
They could get very funny about rodents in hospitals.
Yeah. You said Charlie was fixing wardrobes.
Yeah.
Priorities is a word that's coming to my mind.
He's very strange, Rob.
He's not Welsh, is he? No. Well, this is the mistake you've made, Alex. This is, you've weakened the bloodline by going with one of these English. What do you expect to happen?
I looked, Rob, and I couldn't find one, and then I settled, and this is where we are.
Yeah, but Roland, actually...
Raymond.
Raymond. I'm so sorry, Raymond. You seem nice. Are you married?
He's not allowed to speak.
Oh, yeah, but he's got a lovely smile. He's dying to break out. He could have taken the hamster's treats with him, you know, to your house for the hamsters. So you could have driven...
It's not Deliveroo. I mean...
It's very hard to walk into a pet shop, buy 2 little sticks that are probably 30p each again. I'd like them delivered.
Right, who would you like to quiz next?
Rav, so you were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Raymond was on. I was the phone a friend.
Oh, you were the phone a friend?
I was the phone a friend, yeah.
Was it the celebrity version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
No, it was just the normal one. This is years ago. Years and years
So this
ago.
was before your television days?
Yeah, I'd never been on telly then.
But also, I think even in the celebrity one, it's the people on the celebrity. Not the people, because it's not getting the best out of a celebrity, it's just having them on the phone.
Are you still friends, though? He forgave you, I imagine, for that one almighty upset. You could have changed his life forever.
He'd be able to give up the pet shop.
Yeah.
And indulge his love of birds.
How did he react when this happened?
So it's actually really awkward because I haven't actually seen him since then.
Well, I thought you were friends.
We were.
And he fell out over this?
Yeah.
So-
I've sent a few texts and that was it. This is the closest we've seen.
What was the question?
It was, who is the first director to win 2 Best Director Academy Awards? And when they phoned me, it was a 50-50, so there was only 2 left.
And who were the options?
Steven Spielberg and Oliver Stone.
Imagine I'm phoning you, Lee, and they've asked me that question. Lee, it's Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I got to phone a friend. David wasn't in, so this is the question, right? Who was the first director to win 2 Best Director Academy Awards? Now, the choices are, and think about it, Lee, Oliver Stone or Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, sorry, Rob, you said the choices are... It's actually the options are. You only have 1 choice, you have 2 options. Sorry, Rob, have we run out of time?
So what did you say the answer was?
I said Steven Spielberg.
Right.
And I thought that was the correct answer.
And it's not Spielberg.
It's not.
Give us an example of the kinds of messages you sent him afterwards to try and make, you know, mend bridges.
Well, I actually, first of all, I just said, I'm so sorry. I thought it was right. Got 2 ticks and nothing more.
How long ago was this?
2001.
2001, you got 2 ticks.
2 ticks.
In 2001, you got 2 ticks.
BBM.
What?
BlackBerry Messenger.
BlackBerry
Messenger. 2 ticks
Messenger.
if the message was read.
Nice save. Nice save.
We used to work together and then...
What was he? Was he a policeman?
Yeah, we were at training together.
Did he carry on being a policeman?
Yeah, he went off to uniform.
Does he look like a copper, Lee?
Does he look like a copper? That's a good question. He stood like a copper.
Yeah.
He's got his hands behind his back, and he's wearing a policeman's outfit. Here's the question, Rav. What made him think that you're the man to go to for movies?
So we were at training school together for 18 weeks and we used to do pub quizzes together at the pub around the corner from training school, and I was a bit of a movie buff.
OK.
So was that Hendon, then?
Yes.
Yes. Do you remember the pub?
Yeah.
Definitely was a policeman. That's definite.
No, I'm just talking about the pub so I can make sure that he remembers the name of the pub, and that would coincide with the rest of his truths or not.
Rav, my client wants to know, what was the name of the pub in Hendon?
The Cladder Ring.
Oh, yeah, I've had that.
Oh, the
All right, now then, what about David?
Okay.
David and the Crow.
Right. What was the Crow doing to you that you would say constituted bullying?
Well, it was flying at me.
Right.
And
was your wife still covering your face in seeds?
No bird food had been applied to me by my wife. I was just
Please just use that in the trailer.
Yeah, I was going... I I would leave the house, and it would fly towards me. And on a couple of times, it sort of slightly hit me in the head.
Do you think it was trying to attack you?
Yes.
Why?
Well,
Why you?
Because it hated me.
How often did the crow attack you?
Most days when I left the house, it would attack me.
So we were talking over what period?
Over a period of about a week to 10 days.
How does Raymond come into the story?
Well, he's the crow. No, he is from the RSPB. He came round to see what was going on.
Did he witness it?
Yes, he saw that. Yeah,
he waited for you
and the
to...
thing he's told me is that crows are very intelligent birds,
right,
and they recognise people.
Oh, they watch telly, do they?
Exactly. So, and it turned out the crow hated Peep Show. So, and he said, "You've probably done something to sort of threaten or upset it without realising it."
Had you?
Well, the only thing we could think of...
When you tried to shoot that crow?
...is that he said that the crow was nesting in the sort of eaves of the house, and there's a sort of creepery thing getting in the way of a window, and I hacked it back a bit. And he said, well, maybe it was that. And this has enraged the crow, and so he's going to go for you until he's driven you out of the house.
So what did you do then?
We moved house.
But seriously, because you said it happened over a week to 10 days.
Yeah, what he said is what you need to do is curry favour with the crow, putting out little treats for it, and it worked.
What treats did you give to the crow? Nuts.
But the crow's got to see you doing it. Otherwise, the crow just thinks they've cleverly found their own nuts.
I hope this is true, because that's an image, isn't it? If you go, now I've got you some nuts.
All right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Raymond Alex's pet shop pal, Rav's fed-up friend, or David's crow consultant?
I mean, why wouldn't a crow want to attack him? You can just imagine leaving in the house, can't you? Goodbye, goodbye. Hello, everybody. Hello, world. Hello, trees.
Hello, world.
Hello, Mr. Crow.
I'm not a children's character.
But you know what? If it's Rav, why on earth would you invite him in a roundabout way to a show that you happen to be on?
Because after he lost £250,000, he'll do anything for 50 quid and a free hotel.
Rav is, you've just gone...
What does that mean?
Body language.
Oh, do you know about body language?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
The liars go like that, or they sometimes go like that.
Do they?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a get tell, isn't it?
What do people who are telling the truth do, Sue?
They just look it in the eye steadfastly.
Yeah.
Right. And really, look at that, you see, and really engaged, or like David's doing, they go...
And occasionally they will drop their trousers.
Yeah. No,
unfortunately, as you know, I'm nude from the waist down.
No wonder the crow keeps attacking you.
Oh, my God.
The early bird.
Yeah.
OK, Lee, time to go for a guess.
I think it's feasible that it is David.
You're going for David. Chris, you're going for...
Raymond. No,
Rav.
What are you saying, Lee?
I think it's Rav.
So you're saying it's Rav. Raymond, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Raymond, and Alex came in my pet shop while she was in labour.
Yes, Raymond is Alex's pet shop pal. Thank you very much, Raymond.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Raymond was fabulous.
Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's Sue.
I never go anywhere without a party blower. True.
A party blower, do you mean one of those things that unfurl?
It goes in the mouth,
Yeah.
usually, and then it has a curly end.
Yeah.
And you go, you blow as hard as you can, and it makes a noise.
How long have you been doing this, Sue?
30 years.
30 years.
Because it's a joyful thing. And also, you'd be surprised how many people like a blow and there's nothing there.
How many do you go through in a year?
Probably about over 200.
200?
A year.
200 a year?
Absolutely.
Do you carry anything else unusual around with you?
Well, yes, because I do like tomatoes every day. I like a tomato because whenever you go to a restaurant, you know what it's like. And
They
you say,
never have tomatoes.
No, they don't. It's always just a green salad, and it's so dull.
I think the tomato would get squishy.
Yeah, but you didn't ask me where I keep the tomatoes.
Where do you keep the tomatoes, Sue?
Well, just whenever I can find a spare, thing that I can put it in.
I'd say, having teed up the question where you keep the tomato, you then gave quite a disappointing answer. You know what? I believe the party blower, but I don't believe the tomato.
To be fair, that's not part of the card. The card, I
but
think.
by the strict rules of the game, all of the things expressed around a truth must be true.
Well, that's very true.
Yeah.
Are you telling the truth about the tomato?
The tomato story is...
Oh, wait! Just asking you if the tomato bit was true. There's no need to press your button yet. We're just chatting now. Is the tomato bit true? Yes, it is.
So you're sticking to your story, the tomato and the party blower.
What are you going to say?
She carries a tomato.
Truth
Is
or
that
lie?
true? Yeah, it is true. It's
I think it is.
Yeah, it's true.
You're going to say true?
We're going true.
OK, Sue, they've said it's true. So, were you telling the truth, or was it all a lie?
I was telling the... It was true.
It's true. Sue never goes anywhere without a party blower. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have no points and David's team have 5 points. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that separates the truth from the twaddle. On David Mitchell's team tonight, actor and Strictly star Will Mellor. And from Morning Live via Girls Aloud, it's Kimberly Walsh. On Lee Mack's team tonight, she's the loose woman who survived I'm a Celebrity. It's Charlene White. An award-winning stand-up comic all the way from Australia, Sam Campbell. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Will, you're first tonight.
OK. Here we go. For 3 weeks, I had a job dancing in a shop window.
Please, team.
Where was the shop? Manchester.
What was the shop?
It was a clothes shop.
So, were you dancing wearing the clothes?
No, I was there to draw attention to the shop.
And what sort of clothes did they sell?
Ladies' clothes, like...
Was it just you dancing, or you had a couple of guys, a whole bunch of hunks all going at it?
So, here's a question.
Yeah.
What were you actually wearing?
Cut-off jean shorts.
Yeah.
And a sleeveless top.
What was the ladies' clothes shop called?
Snob.
Are you sure there was an S at the beginning?
Yeah. Oh, it was a shop in the Arndale Centre in Manchester.
Just when it couldn't get any more glamorous. How many hours a day was it?
You go on for like 15, 20 minutes, then you go off for 20 minutes, and you come back on.
And when you go off, does someone else come on?
No, that's when they want people to come in the shop. They like, you've seen it.
Oh, whoa. Just to be clear, you think you were that good? Stopping people entering the shop. We're going to have to give him 20 minutes off just to get them in.
And would you dance to music, or would you just let yourself go?
It was an audition.
Tell us what the music was, because we've got a very good sound department.
Well, it was like 90s classics, you know. It was like Show Me Love or something. It was a 90s classic.
OK, would you give us a demonstration?
Oh, man.
I will cue in the music. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. That's impressive. That was properly impressive. And did you sell many dresses doing that?
What am I doing here?
What do you mean, what are you doing here? You used to work in a shop window, dancing.
What do you think, Sam? Is he telling the truth?
I've got one more question, and this could be the smoking gun. What floor of the building was it?
The ground floor.
I think it's the truth.
What do you think, Charlene?
True.
He had a few moves then, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, go on. Should we say that's true then? All right.
You're going to say it's true? OK. Will, they think it's true. Is it true, or is it a lie?
It is true.
Yes, it's true. Will did used to dance in a shop window. Kimberly, you're next.
Bono once fixed the flush on my downstairs loo.
Please, team.
Is that a euphemism?
Might be worth saying, Kimberly, for some of the younger viewers, Bono, of course, is the lead singer of Spandau Ballet. Sorry, U2.
I thought you were going to explain what a loo was.
And so what happened?
So we were on tour in Ireland.
And when are we talking about, Kimberly? What year
So
would
this would have been like mid-2005-ish, I reckon.
OK.
And we were staying in these kind of like apartments. So it was the toilet downstairs in the apartment.
OK.
So basically, I went out to like the concierge type bit in the apartment block.
Bono wasn't working as the concierge, was he?
And Bono actually happened to be in the reception area at the same time. So I start shouting off that the loo's blocked. So then we start chatting, and then he's like, "Oh, sure, I'll fix the loo."
Was he wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, he always wears sunglasses.
That is him.
Always wears sunglasses.
So how exactly did Bono unblock that toilet?
So he lifts up, what's it called? The cistern. Fiddles around with that floaty thing, the ball cock. And he's like, Bob's your uncle. Life lesson learned from Bono.
Were all girls allowed in the same apartment?
No, we had two between us.
Who were you with?
I was with Cheryl.
So you and Cheryl, what, in a twin room?
No,
or do you have your
we
own
had
bedroom?
our own rooms. Don't get carried away.
If I was getting carried away, I would have said twin beds. I said a double bed, wouldn't I? And trust me, I would have had in the background the idea that your toilet was blocked.
What are you thinking, Sam?
Oh, can I ask, being in like a famous pop group, is that just a roller coaster?
Yes, it is. It really
It's quite a very general question, Sam.
I think it's true. I think that it's not you in your highest moment. So I think to present this is really brave.
The bit I don't like is the concierge going, "Yes, I'll just sort that out for you. Wait a minute, I'll sort this out." Oh, it's right, Bono from U2 is going to do it, that's all right.
So what do you think? Is it the truth?
I think it's a lie.
All right, we'll go with lie.
OK, you're going to say it's a lie. Kimberly, was it a lie, or was it actually the truth?
It was, of course, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Bono didn't fix Kimberly's flush. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who is telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Michael. So, Charlene, what is Michael to you?
This is Michael, and he once buttered my finger when I got Lorraine Kelly's wedding ring stuck on it.
Right. Sam, how do you know Michael?
This is Michael. He's the cab driver who made me late because he stopped mid-journey to play the trumpet.
What is your relationship with Michael?
This is Michael. He is a master watchmaker, and I am his apprentice.
So there we have it. Charlene's handy helper, Sam's musical mate, or Lee's timepiece tutor. David's team, where to begin?
So, sorry, whose ring did you put on, Charlene?
Lorraine Kelly's. Lorraine's.
And why did you do that?
Well, she'd been a guest on Loose, and she mentioned her husband and talk about relationships and stuff. And...
Sorry, Charlene, when you say loose,
Sorry.
loose women, right?
Sorry, loose women.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to Wood.
Which is Rob's favourite chat alive.
Sorry, Charlene. Okay.
No, and during the show I was looking at her ring, and it's so beautiful. I can't tell you how beautiful her ring is. Gold band with like a shed load of diamonds in the middle.
And is Lorraine a dear friend of yours?
Well, I know it. I've been in her show a couple of times.
Yes, she's lovely, isn't she?
I wouldn't say that we're besties.
No, when I say she's lovely, you ignore it. Interesting.
So I popped into her dressing room to say thank you.
To lovely Lorraine.
And I was looking at her ring again.
Yeah.
And she just said, do you want to have a try?
You can imagine Lorraine's... Oh, go on.
Just have a look.
Have a try. Have a try.
Just have a look, have a look.
Give it a go.
And so I had a look.
That's Billy Connolly. I don't know why I've gone there. Why did they do that? I don't know.
So I was quite swollen. So I put it on.
Welcome to Wood.
And I can get it off.
And Michael just happened to be, lurking in the corner?
No, Michael's one of our floor managers over at Lee's.
With a pocket full of butter?
So in the same room that we have our debrief, there is a fridge in there.
So when you had the ring on, was you not in the room where the butter was?
No, I was in a panic. Michael was going past in order to go to the debrief.
Okay.
And he heard me struggling because the door was open.
Why
I was
is
like, "What's
Michael
wrong?"
going to the debrief?
Because he comes to our debriefs.
What does a debrief on loose women involve?
They
just take their knickers off, surely.
What did Lorraine feel about the fact that her nice ring's now got quite a lot of butter in it?
All the dressing rooms have en-suites, so I ran straight to the en-suite and basically started washing it and really hoped it didn't ruin.
And then the main diamond popped out into the toilet bowl, which wasn't blocked, and down it went.
Luckily, Bono was there. And he said you still haven't found what you're looking for, then.
He said I would have been here earlier, but the streets have no name. OK, so is that the end of the story?
Joshua Tree.
Nice to be involved, isn't it? All right, who would you like to quiz next?
OK, Sam.
Remind us of your statement.
I know Michael. He was driving a cab that I was in. He made me late for an event because he stopped the car to play the trumpet.
He's got the trumpet in the cab?
Yeah.
Did you ask him to play the trumpet? Did you say, hey, mate, can you play that?
No. He said, where are you from? And I said, Australia. And he said, I can play any national anthem on the trumpet.
Where are we, Sam?
I don't know the suburbs very well, but we were going to the Museum of Public Executions.
Hang on, was it a black cab?
Yeah.
And remind us, I couldn't hum the Australian national anthem if I tried. What does it sound like?
Can it waltz in Matilda?
Or is it the theme to Home and Away? How does it go?
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are free. That's the first part.
It's rousing, isn't it?
If that doesn't get you ready for battle, I don't know what does.
How
How had you found this black cab?
In the city.
Hang on! Before he said we were in the suburbs.
I didn't say this. Did I?
did. You said, well, I was in the suburbs
This
somewhere.
is where, now I see where you get this confusion, and I forgive you. This is in my... That's where the exhibition was. It was out of the way.
I totally understand that you don't know the geography of these places because obviously none of this really happened. Where are you saying you were when you got this black taxi?
I was in, like, the city, you know, around that area, the pigeons, big buildings, the city. Businessmen.
Businessmen. How had you got to the businessmen pigeons bit of London? Is that where you are saying you live?
On my own street, where I live?
Yes.
36.
Don't give your address on television.
Why not?
I just wouldn't.
This is Soho we're talking.
Soho? Oh, there we go.
Now you're in Soho. I'm sorry to shock you there, but they are not businessmen.
It's a form of commerce.
Now, let's shift our attention to the actual when he started to blow his trumpet.
Yeah.
And where did he get it? He was in the front with him, presumably.
He had the trumpet under his, like, I guess, second seat.
The passenger seat.
Yeah, but except in a black cab, there isn't a
one.
seat there.
There's no seat there.
Which you wouldn't have seen from the back.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning about this.
You're on your own after that one.
Amazing city.
Nevertheless, when we pointed that out, you had the look of someone who'd been discovered.
Don't ever try to read my face because that's private.
Unlike your address.
Brilliant.
Now, Lee, remind us of your statement.
This is Michael. He is a master watchmaker, and I am his apprentice.
So, you're changing careers. I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, I'm not changing careers. No. It's an interest of mine. It's a hobby.
Yeah. What's your favourite watch?
So, how did you get into it?
Well, it's always fascinated me how a watch works. And I thought, how does a watch work? Do you know what happens inside a watch, David?
I do. My granddad used to mend watches, and my dad was a fanatical watchmaker. So.
Oh, God.
So
Can you ask now a lot of technical questions?
See, he's not wearing a watch, guys.
Oh, he isn't wearing a watch. But
Have you got my watch?
How did you get in touch with Michael?
He's got a YouTube channel for watch repairing and the like.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'll learn to repair a watch. I'll learn to strip a watch and put it back together again.
How did you get in touch with him?
We contacted him through YouTube. He's got a link.
Okay. And
I know you know as much about YouTube as I do,
Yeah,
so
I know,
I can
absolutely.
say anything, can't I? Reached into the screen and...
clicked on his link and the doorbell rang. And so you're his apprentice.
Yeah.
Where do the lessons happen?
Apprentice is a loose word. I would call myself his apprentice because
that was a lie you were given on a panel show.
I just got into watching his various videos, and then eventually I contacted him, and he was nice enough to do a one-to-one session because I was stuck on one particular problem.
But I want to know, what's your favourite watch? You didn't answer that question.
The watch I worked on, it was the Seiko 5.
Seikos are digital, aren't they?
Well, that's why I ruined it. I felt such an idiot when I said to Michael, I said, why is it not ticking?
Said you got stuck on a problem.
Oh, there was a complication.
What was the complication?
It was
a problem.
It was a date.
And the complication was what? Mending the bit that told the date.
Oh, you heathen. The complication is the date. That's what you call something on a watch that isn't the hour or minute.
Oh, the complication. Yes, I think that's right. I think when a watch has more than one feature, then I think they're called complications.
Well, there
so
you
if
go.
it had the day and the date, it would have two complications. So what's the problem with the watch?
Nothing wrong with the watch. I just bought a watch to see what it'd be like to take it apart and put it back together again.
Right.
Big cogs?
Big cogs?
Big cogs.
Oh, big cogs I really like doing it.
Big cogs. Have you got big cogs in your watch?
They tend to call them wheels in watches rather than cogs.
That's another thing he's given us.
Yeah. Wheels and complications.
And you have a one-to-one session with Michael.
Yeah.
And what happens in the one-to-one session?
Michael Bolton, by the way, that's his name. And he's got two friends. One's called Andy Murray and the other's called Dennis Taylor. Genuinely true, though.
While we're on genuinely true, is he a watchmaker and you're his apprentice?
No.
All right, we need an answer. So David's team, is Michael Charlene's handy helper, Sam's musical mate, or Lee's timepiece tutor?
I don't know Sam well enough to know whether he'd be a good enough liar to seem so implausible about the truth.
We could have dinner.
And also, black cabbies, they do like to talk, but they're not going to get away with getting out the car and playing the trumpet. They're on a meter.
Are we happy to rule out Sam?
Let's rule out Sam.
OK.
Sam's got to go.
I'm really happy because I've never got it down to me and one other before. This is fantastic.
Wow.
He is so good at talking
very
that
good.
he could double bluff us. This could be true.
It is true.
I just
Or
think
is it?
Charlene, what I want to know, is that something that women do? They say, would you like to try on this ring?
I wouldn't really want to take mine off and let someone else put it on.
What's it going to be, David? It's time to be masterful and make a
Instinct
decision.
from the gut. Will, which is it?
Charlene.
Charlene.
I think it might be Lee.
You think it's Lee?
Yeah.
You...
Can you picture him in a shed with an eyepiece like that?
Yes. The thing is about Lee, he's obsessive. He could really get into something like that.
Oh, God. You hide under his bed one day and you get this for it.
David, you have to step up.
We have
Come
to
on,
say
David.
decide. Lee.
Oh!
Saint Lee.
Yeah.
Well, this is unprecedented.
Wow.
Michael, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Michael, and I've been teaching Lee watchmaking.
Yes, Michael is Lee's timepiece tutor, and we have some proof. There is Lee, look. They're on Zoom together there. And then we have another one. There's more to you than meets the eye. Thank you very much, Michael. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, and we start with... It's David.
I have taken to watching television in the evenings whilst holding a tambourine. That way, when I inevitably nod off, it hits the floor and wakes me up.
Please, T.
Yeah, I mean, this has got to be true.
What time of evening are you and Victoria settling down together?
Well, 8.
You're falling asleep at 8 o'clock?
No. Maybe we might eat some food.
A TV dinner on your lap?
Yep.
Oh, you don't strike me as a TV
I don't
dinner.
know,
Oh.
absolutely not.
Oh, no, obviously, sorry, obviously, Monday to Thursday, it's in the baronial hall.
Straight on your lap, or is it a tray?
It's an occasional table.
What is it all the other days? And is it just you who has this problem, or does Victoria watch the programme with a tray of marbles?
No, well, the tambourine can wake us both up.
It just so happens I have a tambourine. I always carry one with me. Kimberly, would you pass this to David, please?
Yes, because I'm naked from the waist down.
Let's imagine, David, Kimberly is Victoria.
Yeah,
okay?
she's on the wrong side. She'd sit there.
And you're watching Lee's history of watchmaking. You may want to do a bit of it.
Yeah.
And imagine now you're starting to nod off because
Yeah.
it's Lee presenting
Okay,
something serious.
Hi, welcome to this. Lee Mack looks at the inside of watches. Ask me anything you want on a text about the inside of a watch, and I bet I know the answer. If there's anyone watching this, please. I'm more interested. Why does Victoria always sit on the right?
Because of her politics. No, we always sit. We're on the sofa.
No, we'll just leave it there.
All right. What do you think, Sam?
It's too goofy for this guy. Even seeing him with the tambourine, I was like, I don't think even in the privacy of his home he would hold that.
It's like we have had dinner.
Can I just say, I think your watch needs oiling.
When I do this, I can't hear Lee.
That's quite frightening. What are you going to say then? Stop now, David. Time to stop. Let's stop. Time to put down the tambourine. No more tambourine.
Yes. Put it down! Well, what do we think? I mean, it's a bit...
That's lie
It
central.
doesn't seem like a very practical solution.
No. So you're going to say lie?
Yeah, I think
All
it's
right.
a lie.
They're saying lie. David, truth or lie?
Was, in fact, a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. David doesn't watch TV holding a tambourine. Next. It's Sam.
Oh. I was once a body double for a head lice advert.
David's team.
What do you mean a body double?
I had head lice at the time. Okay. They show the boy, and then they show the back of the head with the lice. I was not the boy, but that back of the head, and those are my lice.
So when they were casting the advert, they thought, well, we can't cast someone who's necessarily infested themselves.
The lady who invented the comb, it was her son.
Which comb are we talking about?
The Knitbusters comb.
Knitbusters?
Yeah.
So is the person that invented the comb for head lice,
yeah,
her son was in the advert?
It's called nepotism, David.
What name for your son?
Where are we in Australia, Sam?
Oh, you're not having one of your breakdowns again, are you?
This is in Queensland, dude.
How did they know you had head lice? Because you don't advertise that, do you?
Best friends with this guy, yeah. Him and I were as thick as thieves.
Right, so was it like one of them shopping channels?
Weirdly, I think it was on the news. It was at the end of the news, they'd be like, and now we've got this comb.
So it's on the news?
Yeah.
I thought you said it was an advert.
Here are the head lice.
Yeah. I think it was a thinly veiled advert, and, you know, so sue me.
You think it was advertorial, that's what you're saying. When was this?
I was pretty young at the time. 10 or 11.
When was that?
When I was in primary school.
Yeah,
we realise that. We're trying to ascertain the year.
A year on it.
Maybe year 6, I guess. No way, I was much younger.
You haven't said what you had to do in this advert or this appearance.
So I just was the back... You know, like, any time you see someone's hands in a movie, that's not really their hands.
That's not true. What you mean is sometimes when you see someone.
I think every time.
Not every time. Sometimes when they scratch their face, that's their hand. If you see Tom Cruise scratching his face, there's not someone going.
Cruise has got a scratcher. Cruise has got a scratcher.
So, in the 1990s, there was a breakthrough in the treatment of nits in Australia. A new comb was marketed.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was so great about it? What was new about it? That the previous
I think
nit
the
combs...
spacing between the teeth on this comb was just really gobsmacking.
Up until then, they were like that far apart. They just...
Unless it's a very big nit. Yeah.
It's the obvious design feature to tinker with on a comb, isn't it?
How did you feel when they offered you this? Because in the one level, I'm going to be on the telly, but showing my nits.
I mean, I know this guy who was dancing in a window to get his foot in the door.
All right, well, what do you think?
You know, mainly because you mixed up advert and news. Otherwise, I'm totally buying it.
Me, I think definitely lie.
I think lie. I think we do think it's a lie. I mean, you have a disconcerting presence.
No.
So in
You
a
say
way,
the warmest things to the guests, don't you?
there's also something ghostly about you. I wouldn't be surprised if at the next recording they said, wasn't it weird that on Lee's team we only had one guest? I said, no, there was another guest, Sam, who was from Australia. Rob says, there is no such place. Well, I think we think it's a lie.
They're saying it's a lie.
It's a lie.
Sam, truth or lie?
That's true.
Is show. Sam was a body double for a head lice advert. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 1 point and Lee's team have 4 points.
Oh, well done.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.